Hey Nick, can I ask you something? What was your expiration for the game?
Well, the game itself doesn't have an expiration date, if that's what you're implying. I'm not sure if really any fan game has that. But if you mean inspiration, it would probably have to be Nintendo themselves and more of the non-canon Mario games, because I really love to mix those styles, and I really love all the personality that all the characters got in those kinds of games. Because I've really gotten annoyed of New Super Mario Bros. Because it is no longer new. So I want to create something that's 2D and brand new, like actually new. So that would probably have to be my inspiration for the game. So yeah.
Is there going to be a level editor with the same design? Hashtag PSF Direct 2017.
Well, I don't really get what you mean by level editor with same design, but a level editor. That's actually something I have considered for quite a while now, but the thing is though, I feel like Power Star Frenzy has too much content to offer, like, that would make the level editor seem, I don't know, just way too expensive compared to, like, anything else that people have seen before. And I'm still trying to keep this kind of on the simple side as well, but everyone actually tell me if you would really love to see a level editor into the game, or not.
Kenny Kern asks, you'll be able to play multiplayer on the same keyboard? Adventure can be played in multiplayer mode? Will you add LAN multiplayer support? And will you optimize the game? On my computer it runs a bit slow. Thanks a lot for making this game.
Yes, you'll be able to play multiplayer on the same keyboard. Adventure mode will be able to play in multiplayer mode. I just showed that off yesterday. Will I add LAN multiplayer support, meaning online mode? Fuck yeah, I will. But that's going to be a long time from now. But I can actually guarantee online support for Power Star Frenzy. That's something I really want to include. And 4, will I optimize the game? I am trying the best I can, I swear. I know that on some PCs it lags quite a bit. Even on mine, it sometimes can lag, but my computer's honestly already kind of shitty, so I already try and optimize it as best as I can by using fewer resources, but I'll try the best I can to try and make it more optimizable for slower computers.
Random comments!
Which enemies from the entire Super Mario franchise do you hate the most? Honestly, I hate the Venus fire traps from New Super Mario Bros. Wii, especially in the goddamn special world. I know people know exactly what I'm talking about too, the one with the ice and the fire plants. Ironically though, I use a lot of those plants in Power Star, so it's mostly a fuck you to both me and to anyone else playing.
So, do you know how many different levels are going to be in the final version of Power Star Frenzy? Also, do you know how many stars are going to be in it? No, we don't.
The reality is, no, I do not know how many stars are going to be in the final version of Power Star Frenzy, or how many levels. I have decided that there's going to be at least 9 main worlds, with most of each world having a sub-world, but I don't know how many levels I'm going to have, or how many stars I actually plan to have. I know there's going to be more than 100, way more than 100 actually, but yeah, that's all I gotta say really. Hi, I do have one question. Is what we play in the demo just a small part of the game? Thanks for answering. Your game made me cry. Just a little. It's really good. Well, truthfully, it is actually just one really small portion of the game. You guys are in for a lot of major content coming soon.
Hello, I was very happy to see this as a newer fan. 1, if you know, will PSF be in 2018 or 2017? 2, can you show gameplay of the first 3 levels of World 1? Or 3, when you're done making the game, can you make Power Star Kart? That would be a dream. :P, hashtag PSF Direct 2017.
I know one thing for sure, Power Star Frenzy will not be released in 2017, most likely 2018, very most likely 2019, and the most probable case is never. But I want to try and get it out as quick as I can, but with all the new features that keep getting added, it's kind of getting delayed, but I'm still going to be releasing more demos over the time, so at least be happy about that. Yeah, maybe in the future I'll show off the first 3 levels of World 1, and I will not make Power Star Kart. I have no idea why I would ever do that. I mean, it's just Mario characters. It's just like, you know, kind of pointless. Will this game ever be fully released, and when? development doesn't end until Nick ends. The game will be released someday.
Will the battle mode have 4-player support?
Will the main adventure have multiplayer?
What do you think of Super Mario Odyssey? How are you?
Non-question, thank you so much for developing such a fantastic game. You inspired me to start developing my own Super Mario fan game, so once again, thank you and have a good one.
Have you considered having a demo booth for the battle mode at any sort of convention? Because that battle mode will be incredibly fun, and more people should know about this game. Snake.
Will there be any unlockables for the battle mode the player can unlock through the adventure mode?
Non-question. By the time you read this, happy birthday.
Oh my god, wow, that was fantastic timing. Will the Frantic Fortress have a boss battle?
Will any of the current levels have additional stars and or collectibles? Will the abandoned house in Toad Town be available to enter eventually?
Will the guy in Toad Town that wants to build a casino ever build one? Who's your favorite character to play as in the game? Will there be character-exclusive levels?
Will some stars be accessible to certain characters only?
Local battle will not have 4-player support. Online battle will. The main adventure does have multiplayer. You saw that 2 days ago. I think Super Mario Odyssey is fucking amazing. How am I? How am I? I'm pretty good. Thank you so much for developing a fantastic game. You inspired me to start developing my own Super Mario fan game. So once again, thank you and have a good one. I'm glad I was an inspiration to someone. I did something right for once. I actually have kind of considered having some kind of demo booth for something at some kind of convention. I don't know. Ever since the tournament this year, I've been kind of wanting to like try and maybe see if I could save up some money and rent a place like for the day and just have like the actual Power Star tournament right there. So give me like open invite or something like that. By the time I read this, happy birthday. Good fucking timing. Will the Frantic Fortress have a boss battle? Yes, it is. The only reason why the 2016 demo didn't have it is because something happened near the end, and I didn't have enough time to fix it, so I just cut it from that demo. But it's already been put back into it. The current levels will have additional stars and collectibles. You'll see soon. Will the abandoned house in Toad Town be available to enter eventually? I like how you say eventually, but it already is. Will the guy in Toad Town who wants to build a casino ever build one? Who knows? Who's my favorite character to play as in the game? It'd have to be Luigi. Luigi's number one. Everyone should know that. Luigi's number one. Will there be character exclusive levels? Yes, there will be. Like, you will have to play as a certain character for some stars and for some levels altogether. And that I just answered number 15 as well. But, yep, that's a lot of frickin' questions, man. That's a lot of questions.
It's been a while, hasn't it? How does this project... Yeah, why did I do that? Hang on a minute. It's been a while, hasn't it? How does this project even get started? What gave you the idea to make your own Mario fan game? And when you started working on that game multiple years ago, did you think it was going to become this big? Oh yeah, and also, happy birthday, and thank you for working on this project.
Smiley face!
I'll make a separate video going in depth on the first two questions, and when I did start working on this, I never thought it'd be this big. I know it isn't technically that big, like for example Super Mario Unimaker or Super Mario Flashback, but I'm actually perfectly fine with that. I'd rather keep the game on the low side, honestly. But there is still tons of things to do before I actually can release the full game. There is so much to do. And a percentage of how far I'm already into the development, I'd say somewhere over 50%, maybe around 57 if we're talking about total, like full-on battle mode, full-on levels, full online support, full characters, full modes, everything. That's probably around 57%. Let's go with that. And thanks for the happy birthday. I was wondering, how's the online play going? I'm really hyped for it. Also, are you still thinking of adding Yoshi, Toad, and costumes? Yes, I am actually. For online play, it's still like pretty much in the alpha stages. It's not really that functionable yet for shit. Like, honestly, it's a disaster. But it's mostly because of GameMaker 8. but the big change will be coming soon, but I will reveal at a future date. And as of Yoshi and Toad, never know. But costumes, I actually have teased that before, but I'm not sure if I actually showed it in the direct or not. But it will be shown off real soon, I promise.
Oh my god! So happy you're doing another one of these. Hashtag PSF Direct 2017. How many worlds will there be? 2. How many characters are there? Does it have? I'm sorry. I'm just really excited. Will this ever get released before 2020? I noticed you added a new battle mode with coins. Will there be any more modes as well?
Already answered the first question. Moving on. There is going to be at least 6 characters, but that number is most likely going to change to 8, maybe even 10, but at most 8. But right now, it's at least I plan on having 6 characters. Will this get released before 2020? Maybe. And you noticed that I added the new battle mode with coins. Congratulations, good stuff. But as for new battle modes, there's actually, yes, there are going to be more. I already have 3 of them planned, but just one of them I'll tell you at least right now. Shine Thief is coming to Power Star Frenzy. Okay, now for the real question. How hard was it to make, and how much time was put into it? Oh, and most importantly, how big was the team? Well, it wasn't too hard to make because I used Drag ZY Engine 7, an amazing engine that I've made tons of modifications to. How much time was put into it? Pretty much over 3 years of work was put into Power Star so far. And how big was the team, you ask? You know how big the team was? Just me. Yeah, I did everything. I did most of the designing of the graphics. Like, of course, I got them online, but I edited them to go to my style and programmed just about everything, designed all the levels. I did a lot of stuff. As of right now, I kind of have a small team right now with 2 people I know. One is helping with some sprite work and a little bit of coding, and the other one is also doing a lot of sprite work for the game, and we're about to reveal something pretty big later in the future as well. But yeah, that's the case. The only extra feature I want is a co-op mode for story player, which is actually done. Or maybe a few co-op minigames, that works too. That might be included. Also, one quick question, how'd you start on the path of game development? Well, this is actually way too long of a topic to go into full details on in this video itself. I'll most likely create a separate video discussing the entire process of how PSF was created and how I got started on this, because this is a pretty big question, so yeah. Will the game get taken down by Nintendo after being released for a day? You can count on it! Well guys, that's gonna do it for the questions. I'm sorry if I didn't answer yours. I will be answering all the questions though inside the respective videos, so if you put a comment under there, I'll answer it if I didn't get to it here, or if you answered something in like this video or the previous direct or on other sites or Twitter or whatever, I'll be answering those, so no worries guys. Well, pretty much it's time to conclude the final day of the direct, I guess. I hope you guys enjoyed these 3 days with the new gameplay, the new modes, and co-op. And I'm really happy you guys got to experience this so far. But now it's time to move on to the contest. So, instead of making kind of like a big deal with the demo last year, I'm going to do something similar. But it's not going to feature too many new things, but what's going to happen is I'm going to give a demo out to someone who actually, posted like the best comment or so, and it'll feature all the new levels I showed off so far. Well, anyways, it's time to announce the contest winner, and the winner is the Mario 64. Congratulations, man. You posted 15 freaking questions. That's way more than I needed to answer. But no, you actually touched on some interesting stuff, and you it's funny how you referenced the game, like will the Toad in Toad Town be able to build this casino? That was funny. But guys, thank you very much for watching. I hope you enjoyed this video. I hope you're going to enjoy more Power Star that's going to be coming soon. And the best part is, instead of having to wait 1 year every time for directs. Now, what I decided, what I'm going to do, is I'm going to return the preview system. So that way, if I have something like kind of newish or major to show, I'll most likely make a video on YouTube to showcase some stuff. And guys, let me know if you want to see some devlogs kind of like that. Like you see me creating a level, I don't know, working on something, like just looking at all the funny bugs that might come up from working something. Just let me know if you guys want to see that kind of stuff. Anyways, I will see you guys later. Bye.